Hey everybody, TacticAngel here, back on the PlayStation 4, playing the world of Warships Legends. Today we'll be doing a little bit of something special. So I offered TBull, fellow YouTuber, good guy, community contributor, a video for him to comment on. He sent me one. I sent him one in the Graf Spee. He sent me this in the Grasse. Now we're going to start by taking a look at his commander. He is naturally using André Lemonnier. The reason for that is, of course, that he doesn't have any options. That said, as much as TBull and I might disagree on certain strategy things and how to set up a ship sometimes, we are running exactly the same thing in the Grasse. So as we get started here, we're going to be on Ring. I will take this opportunity while we kind of get everything set up to talk about Commander setup a little bit more, because I know I said that I was going to come back and maybe talk about, you know, what do you do with the inspirations? Can you make a stealth build? Can you make a speed build? Now, I think you can make a speed build a little bit more convincingly than you can make a stealth build at this point. I only have Grasse up to 8, just like TBull here. So we actually kind of briefly talked on this, I want to say, and I think it might be more doable at 11, but it's certainly not. I haven't had good luck with it on 8, so this will be the first time that I have actually watched this entire video. I watched enough of it to know that it works. Strangely, we haven't spotted anybody just yet, and it looks like we've got a couple of people following us over here on the flank. Alright, so we got a Nuremberg finally. Kind of looks like that's going to hit the island. I know what it's like. I've been there. I've shot lots of islands. Nobody point that out to me. But you know, you get that. You get the taste. You want to damage that enemy. Starting out with some HE here. That's probably a good idea, at least in the opening moments of a game. You're more likely to be shooting at the front of things. It's definitely not a bad idea to start out with HE in pretty much any cruiser, and the Grasse in particular, which is really excellent at starting fires. Now this Gaeta does not really have much of a chance, it doesn't look like. He's just getting eaten up here, and it looks like he's going to run into an island. Yeah, he runs into an island. Now he's on fire. His whole life is just terrible. So I'm going to guess that TBull is going to finish him off, and he does a classic TacticAngel move and doesn't even bother watching his kill. Jeez. Ugh. Poor Königsberg. Right in the side. 3 big citadels. Doesn't watch a second kill. That was a little presumptuous, TBull. I'm not going to lie. But, I mean, we're up to 3 citadels, 30,000 damage. This is a good game. This is a good game, almost already. Got some HE out there. It's going to be a real race to see if the shells get there first or if he burns to death. In any case, we're apparently not watching again. I like this. Every once in a while I watch one of my own videos and I see myself looking away, and I think that I'm a little too cocky for my own good, but this is really nice to see in somebody else. In any case, TBull's doing just a fantastic job, other than the fact that he didn't immediately identify that New York was moving backwards. I mean, pretty flawless game so far. I can see why he wants somebody to talk about this. It's like, what a good job. What a good job he is doing. As you can see here, the Grasse has pretty fabulous accuracy, and TBull's doing a real good job in terms of leading his shots. Pretty much landing more than 2/3 of his shots with every salvo, which is pretty impressive considering how RNG works. Loses the torpedo tubes. Not really a big loss there. Honestly, they're I'd rather lose the torpedo tubes than take the damage, so he kind of looks out there. Nice bit of dodging. I'm going to guess that was active dodging. And that actually allows him to secure the base. Securing bases, pretty good idea. That Pensacola doesn't have a lot of armor, so I kind of wonder, can you Citadel it at this range? I'm not real sure. We're switching all around. This is fascinating. So TBull, he looks like he's continuing to press his advantage here. He's not showing a lot of broadsides. He is... What in the world was that? He is giving the side of his cruiser away a little bit here, but he's pretty maneuverable, and it looks like he's reacting to shots, so, I mean, this is what you want to do. So, just absolutely annihilate a Pensacola with 3 Citadels. I mean, that's one of the things that the Grasse is really good at. And TBull has... I want to say I've said he has a fairly complicated way of figuring how he wants to lead shots. I am a much more shoot from the hip type of person. Lots of looks and feels, but whatever this system is that he's using is working pretty well for him in this game. Up to 75,000 damage, 4 kills, 6 Citadels. Yeah, this is a really good result for the Grasse, and I mean, it kind of shows you just how devastating these guns can really be. Yeah, even more Citadels. If you manage to aim them pretty well, they reload pretty fast. These shells are a little high. I know how it is. You kind of get dialed in, and you gotta adjust. There's a little bit of an adjustment there. Now that he's unengaged and re-engaged, I'm gonna guess that those shells are gonna be a lot better than the other shells he was shooting there. And yeah, you're definitely getting getting it right in the meaty section of that ship. Yeah, the number of Citadels that TBull is scoring in this game is kind of gross. So, how many we're gonna get here? Like 1 billion? 4. TBull, I send you a ridiculous game. You send me a ridiculous game. It doesn't seem fair, man. So, I mean, these are fairly fringe results in terms of overall accuracy, but I mean, TBull knows what he's doing when it comes to shooting, and he's getting a lot of good breaks here. Obviously, he unlocks the Kraken Unleashed with that last kill. He is now terrorizing this poor Bayern. It's on fire. We continue to see the damage just mounting up. 122,000, 126,000. You can hardly even keep track of it before it's even more. So, I mean, I get a lot of questions, or I see a lot of questions that are, you know, I've got money burning a hole in my pocket. Kind of sensing that TBull's not seeing that island, but, you know, I get a lot of questions about, you know, I've got money burning a hole in my pocket. I'm looking at these 2 tier 5 cruisers, the Graf Spee or the Grasse. Which is better? I kind of feel like TBull has sent me a video that is as solid an argument for the Grasse that you can possibly send. I sent him one that is, you know, equally an improbable game in a Graf Spee. I think that the Grasse favors the person who does have quite a bit of accuracy, who's familiar with the game and can confidently land their shots. Graf Spee definitely has some ridiculous potential, but honestly, you're too much at the mercy of RNG. If I were to look at these 2 ships and decide, based on these replays, which are, once again, just ridiculous results for both of us, I would still probably stick with the Grasse. In any case, we see, obviously, TBull has won the game here. Not quite single-handedly, but he certainly did a lot of the work. Just a ridiculous amount of experience. And there you see him, obviously, on the top of the list. Thank you, TBull, for this video exchange. Even though I don't think you helped me dodge what I was trying to dodge. But anyway, go ahead and check out the links in the description below. I will update that with both his channel and the link to his commentary on my Graf Spee. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys on the next one.